Good evening and welcome to another Night Night with a Naturalist. Tonight we're going to read Under the Moon by Joanne Ryder and illustrated by Cheryl Harness. One bright, clear evening, Mama Mouse led her youngest mouse from place to place to teach her special things. She showed her where to find the fattest seeds and the sweetest berries to eat. Oh my goodness, there's so much happening in this picture. Here's our little mouse, little frog, there's a snail, a little moth, some butterflies, look at all the berries, another little frog, another snail. She showed her tiny places under logs and snug spots inside bushes where she could hide when the owl flew by. Why do you suppose they want to hide from the owl? You think owls might want to eat mice? Yeah, they do. Do you know where home is, little one? Oh yes, I know, said the little mouse. We live under the moon. Under the moon, said her mama. Why, yes, I guess we do. But a little mouse needs to know more than that. Tell me, little one, do you remember what it smells like in our home under the moon? I remember tingly smells, said the little mouse, like the smell of warm blackberries in the sun and the smell of cool grass after the rain. Does it smell like that here? Asked Mama. No, said the little mouse, wiggling her nose and sniffing the leaves and moss and the brown roots that curled in and out of the ground. It smells old and damp. You're right, said Mama. This is the woods, and we don't live here. You see all the different things that are in the woods? We've got a snake and some turtles, a chipmunk, another snail. There's a bat and a raccoon. Can you tell me, little one, said Mama, what it sounds like at home? I remember singing, said the little mouse. Tiny crickets chirp and chirp all night long at home. What else? Asked her Mama. The wind, said the very small mouse. I remember the wind whispering through the grass. So we've got birds and we've got crickets. There's our snail again. Snail seems to be everywhere. We've got a rabbit, some butterflies. Do you hear those things here? Asked her Mama. No, said the little mouse. I hear water bubbling over rocks and someone fast splashing in the water. Very good, said her Mama. This is the stream and we don't live here. There's an otter and a frog. There's another frog jumping in. We've got a salamander here. Can you tell me what it feels like when you're home? Asked Mama Mouse. It is warm at home, said the little mouse. Warm and soft, and there are small furry mice all around me. They tickle me with their whiskers and they touch me with their soft paws. I know I lived in a soft place under the moon. You see the little mouse house? Right there with all the other little mice living there with them. Is it soft here? Asked her Mama. No, said the little mouse. It is hard and rough here. Sharp pebbles slip under my feet, and it is empty all around. Just then the little mouse heard a roar, and she and her Mama leaped from the rocky place into a bush as something loud rushed past. This is a road, said her Mama. No animals live here. Remember, little one, this is not a safe place for you. It's getting late, said Mama, and she led the tiny mouse up and over a hilly place. They ran from bush to bush, stopping to rest under the biggest one. The little mouse peeked between the branches and saw the stars twinkling far away. When the wind came and tickled the leaves, she saw the bright moon shining high above her. "Look, Mama," she whispered, "it's our moon." "Yes, it is," said her mamma. "Come, little one," and they ran down the hill to the place where the grasses grew tall. The little mouse ran and ran through the tall grass. It felt good to run here. "What do you smell, little one?" asked her mamma. "Blackberries and grass," said the little mouse. "What do you hear?" asked mamma. "Crickets," said the little mouse. "I hear crickets chirping in the grass all around." "This is the meadow, little mouse," said mamma. "Do you remember the meadow now?" "Oh, yes," said her youngest mouse. "I remember. The meadow is the grassy place where it smells like blackberries, like sweet blackberries, where the crickets sing, and where there is a warm nest of soft furry mice squeaking for us to come. Oh, Mama, I hear them calling." "So, little one," said her mamma, "do you know where you live now?" "I live here," said the little mouse. "I live here in the meadow under the moon." The end. What a great story. How well do you know your neighborhood? Do you know what it sounds like in your neighborhood around your house? Do you know what it smells like around your neighborhood and in your house, near your house? Do you know what it feels like in your neighborhood and around your house? Would you be able to find it if you went away from there? It's always good to take time to stop and become really aware of what is around you so that if you get away from where you need to be, you can find your way back by using all of your senses, your hearing, your sense of smell, your sense of sight, and not just relying on, does it look the same? I hope you enjoyed tonight's book, Under the Moon, and we'll see you again another time.